broadcast here. It looks like DX is just killing some combat infected, searching around for any Molotovs and medkits they can find, because they know they're going to have the tank spawn when they get to the house. It's the second house in the trail, the last house before they get to the terrain tracks. There's only 2 tank spawns on this level. Up top, out of the safe room, and oh, 4 hunters! Holy shit! Looks like 1 hunter dies in midair, and the other two hunters pounce out Metal and Visceral. And you may be wondering, how do you get 4? Oh, the tank spawn. You may be wondering, how the hell do you get 4 hunters? And what you do is, you simply spawn your character, or don't spawn your character if you're a hunter. And if you're a smoker or a boomer, you keep dying until you become a hunter. And after the 3rd or 4th cycle, you'll become hunters. And as long as the other 2 players keep their spawns, you have 4 hunters. And that was pretty awesome to see. A move like that, I don't want to say desperation, but the only reason you really ever go for a full hunter is you're going for the throat, you're going for the kill. Like, you have to take them out. And by doing that, the reason they went is because that tank was most likely spawning, or they knew it was going to spawn soon. I believe this is a bot hunter, because the bot hunter ran in and started crouching. So, Surgical pops that Molotov in the forklift room, and I'm not sure how the hell he didn't get him, but that's one thing I was talking about, popping the Molotovs in doorways before the thing has to come, keep him at bay. Looks like the second Molotov missed, and he's in between a lot of fire and a hard place. Boomer spawns up top, and he is on fire. Surgical's the only one under him, I believe. Metal gets bounced, and Visceral gets pulled. They knocked the hunter off earlier. Oh, and the tank is on fire, taking massive damage. He's going down in 3 seconds. 1, 2, and maybe not 3, because they were all being distracted by the horde. And the tank goes down. We have 2 players in yellow. Visceral is down, sitting there like an useless old man. But it's 4 hunters, almost successful, but 4 players, or well, they have a very mixed variety of guns this time. 2 auto shotties, M16, and Metal rocking the hunting rifle. If you're not a good player, the hunter rifle can be a very big crutch rather. As you know, the aiming of the accuracy of the 2 hunters coming and the smoker, but they melee both of them, and they kill the smoker, but the hunter is still pouncing Metal there. And Visceral may go down soon again if he doesn't heal up. He's probably contemplating, well, he just used the pills, because as you know, holding on to the 4 medkits gives you more points than not having the medkit and being on pills, obviously, because I'm not sure of the exact method that's used to calculate the score, but I believe it's your medkit and your base health gives you a maximum you can get for a player is 50. So 4 players at max health with medkits gets 200 points, and as you lose health and you lose points, and as you lose medkits, you lose a big chunk of those points. So you definitely want to keep those medkits and just pop those pills when you can. Boomer spawns down below and gets the upward vomit. They toss the pipe bomb out to nullify that attack. And they're not going for the kill squad. And you have hunters jumping around, pouncing Metal. I believe that was high damage from the noise that it made, but I didn't see the number at the time, so I'm not sure. And he's healing up now. And 100 jumping around below. Smoker, not sure where he is, but that hunter gets absolutely destroyed. Both teams have very strong survivor sides. And as Surgical mentioned in Steam chat about 10 minutes ago, it's demoralizing. If you have a very good team and you're confident, the best way to defeat someone psychologically, if you get them pissed off and frustrated, ultimately that will throw their entire game off, and it allows you to get that small edge that you need to win the game. 2 equally matched teams. I'm not going to say who's better, who's the best at the internet, because I don't know. You know, I'm not saying this guy's the best player ever and this guy's the master of the interwebs, but Surgical trying to hit that hunter, but missed a couple times. 2 pounces come off. Smoker gets Surgical while he was shooting both the hunters. Jesus Christ, beast mode. Smoker's still up, probably like super low health, but and nothing. If you pass the pills to the player with the lowest base health, you get a little increase in health bonus. This is not to be confused with the pill pass exploit a while ago, where you pass the pills at the last second in the safe room, and it doubles or triples the amount of pills that you have and increases your score by 10 or 20 points. So they end up with a 187, only because Visceral has 1 HP. He's on pills entirely. If he had 50 or 60, they would have easily had 190 or 192. Rocking the 117-22 score. Paragon is still down by that 1,000 points or so. That first round, scoring 46 points, getting stopped by the tank. They also got a couple of nice 25s in coordination with the boomer attack in the first part of Blood Harvest 1, which, like I said, may end up to the loss here. But you can lose the first level and the second level and stop the team on the finale, deny them that 2,200, 2,400 points, and still come back for the win. If Paragon is able to stop DX on the finale and they're able to make it, their 1,000-point difference will easily be made up with their 2,000-point score for the finale. Taking a small break here while they eat or grab some water, which I probably should have done earlier, which I was talking in Steam. So Boomer looks like he's going to try to spawn behind the shed. One thing important to learn in competitive play is blocking the spawns, just standing in places where you know the special infected are likely to spawn, just so they can't. And it brings us to another advanced tactic. Oh, they're going for the attack. 2 hunters, 1 smoker boomer. We'll see it. 1 person gets pulled, 1 gets vomit. Both hunters get denied. Oh no, 1 hunter gets denied. Excuse me. And Lewis just spamming the eat pills, vocalize commands, and keep saying So they can still goof around and have an extremely solid survivor side. Paragon did win the EVGA tournament. The grand prize was apparently, it wasn't a video card as most people believe that it was. It was actually a gaming network card, which supposedly improves your frames and your graphics and your latency by processing more of the I'm not sure of the exact specifications, but I believe processing some of the like putting the gaming packets or something in priority and processing them through the card first, and also taking some of the stress off for the video codecs of the card, which ultimately supposedly increases your frames per second. We get the boom off on 1 person, and Hunter's popping up around the top. Smoker will probably try to get a pull on the last guy. Hunter's a bodyguard, but both teams extremely strong survivor sides. This is one game, one matchup where you will see a lot of people just get shut down. If you want to see hardcore bloodthirst, we'll be putting up VODs of as you can say, established teams versus up-and-coming teams. So in English that means teams like DX, Paragon, raping newbies, which is pretty much over in about a couple minutes on each match. So you will get your blood fix soon, but for this match, you will be seeing extremely coordinated survivor and infected attacks, but they're just getting shut down because everyone is so aware and their aim is on the level. We saw the 400s last map or last round around this point, totally shut down. 200s did pounds, 1 got shot in midair and 1 got meleeed. So, but you did notice all the hunters did go in at the same time instead of 1, 2, 3, and 4. So against a not so coordinated team, that 400 attack probably would have been successful. And there's nothing more demoralizing than losing to 400s, being totally incapped at once, because everyone totally blames the other person. You weren't paying attention, you didn't melee, why didn't you shoot that guy? I know you saw him, I would stumble, I couldn't see, da 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 da. Which brings you back to the other point. You beat the enemy from within. It's probably somewhere in the Art of War. Who knows? I'll probably get the quote, put it on the website. Just because I can. Smoker is going to get that pull from the back. And we're going to see an attempt at a quad cap here. The kill squad, 300s, 1 smoke. Surgical spawn and some fancy jumping there. I love it. And the 3 hunters are ready. Surgical looks like he's a little bit too far. I'm not sure if they're going to try to jump over the train or at the front. Smoker's not spawned up yet. As you can see from my config file, which I did post on the website, the special infected that are spawned will appear in the deep blue, and the special infected that are not spawned will appear in the bright white as a ghost. Actually, I believe my script isn't working because I had to reinstall the game due to the patch 2 days ago. So my script is not actually active right now, but normally that smoker that's not spawned would be bright white so you could tell from a distance easily that he's not spawned. The only other way is to look at the bottom.